Ha! There's no shop! A game jam is a theme-based game.
Shut up, nerd! We already know that!
For the first game, I wandered around my room to find a good idea for the theme only one. It had to contain a chain. It was so late I didn't have any idea, so I went to bed. Just kidding, I stood up again and had an idea. I got too excited about it and ran through my room just to hit my toe. Then I actually started working by making the player sprite. Unfortunately, the recording file broke and now I'm broke. The scene is reenacted. What do you think? Whoa, the player nose looks humongous! I definitely did not copy this from then. The idea was to let the player search for rings from a broken chain. Jane? G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see her. The idea was to let the player search for rings from a broken chain. His goal is to find all the rings and complete the chain. After I drew them, I hard-coded the player myself. No, I didn't. Now I have a working player and can run around. I just have to finish the things on my list of things, which is very long. Now I can actually just run around. But I implemented the different rings into the project and now they can be caught from the script. I just have to add them randomly on the map and the game should be finished. Oh. While I'm writing the script, I just checked the itch.io page of the game and the comments are so wholesome. I'll show you at the end of the video. I made a chain next. Every time you collect the ring, it appears in the chain at the top. Also, every time you click the like button, the video gets shorter. After you gathered all 9 rings, you win and can either play again or buy a chain from the shop. Oh, stop making games.
In 3 Minuten gibt's Essen.
I still have to make a song for the game. And I only have 3 minutes until we eat. I first recorded my guitar when I do something like this. I hope you heard it. If not, go. The idea for the bass line came in my mind. It's on A major, I think. I don't know. Davey would be proud of me. So I added drums, I think. Offbeat. I love offbeat. Then I added the second bass. Then I had those strings. Then like a bridge. Then the like an anti-drop. I just pressed some keys here and then it worked. That little piano, I don't know what I played there. Then it was finished, I guess. That was it. Go, bye. Now you see me suffer more. In the end, it took me 30 minutes to make it. And without any playtesting, I submitted the game 30 seconds before the end. Just kidding. It was 10 seconds before. Game 2 or so. After I read the theme,
upgrade your weapon.
I thought of chess. Wait, what? Yes, I made a chess game. No, you didn't. You made a card game. That's not better. I went to bed with a good feeling. I had a weird dream where my brother came to me and said I'd have to make Farming Simulator better. And it was all at America's Got Talent. I woke up and realized I only have
3 hours
to make a
game.
I just found out what witty means and I think it's very witty. So I began working on the game. I first made some pixel art source. Fun fact, the X in pixel is just there for the look. Like in SpaceX. In the
3 hours
game I wanted to have a table where you can
upgrade your weapon.
So I pixel arted the table. The table has a beautiful shade of brown. More like shit of brown. It's not a
table of shit.
In Godot, I then built the scene. Carpet here,
table of shit.
Here. After just half an hour of work, I already had something working. Wait, I show you. I was the only thing working. I'm looking like an idiot. I don't want to do this anymore. So in the
3 hours
game I wanted to have cards with swords on it, which you have to upgrade until the numbers match. I started redesigning the cards so I could change the sword and numbers via code later. But there was
a bug.
It took me 5 minutes to fix it.
Disgusting!
Right after fixing one problem, the next one occurred. Random numbers. I hate them. Here's a characteristic. First, I hate them. Second, everyone hates them. Third, they don't want to be different every time you start the game. Fourth, they don't want to be whole numbers. Fifth, they have to be in a specific range. Oh, and did I mention I hate them? Okay, enough of that. I've already given up after 30 times of trying, but then I did the thing every programmer does, but refuses to admit. No, not that thing. I googled. Yes, I've done it. I found a very good tutorial by WAAAY.
Link in description.
And it worked. I added a sprite node into the scene so I can attach the swords to it. Every time you start now, there's a new sword with random numbers. I'm now 2 hours into making the game and I'm trying to figure out how I can add the cards to the main scene. The scene with the carpet and the
table of shit.
You remember? Ooh, where are those buttons coming from? Remember when I gave up earlier? Yeah, I actually did something while being helpless. I added those buttons to match the green numbers with each other. That's where they come from. So now let's throw a title screen together quickly. Looks like the flag of Austria. While I'm doing the last things for my
3 hours.
game, we'll Google for Austria jokes. I quickly added an animation for the card when it spawns in the score, which is not really working. After final adjustments, I began to stress out a little bit because I had 8 minutes left to export and upload it on because I had 8 minutes left to export and upload it on because I had 8 minutes. Yeah, you know what I want to say. In literally the last 10 seconds, I clicked on the submit button and
I finished! We have to talk. The first game, the one with the rings and the noisy soundtrack, it got in the 40th place. But I got 13th place in the audio category. And like I said earlier, there were so many wholesome comments. Like,
Songs stuck in my head. The basics are there. So funny. Good game too. Very simple.
the
3 hours.
got 35th place. That's not acceptable. I'm retiring. But please follow me on Twitter.